Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You in the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet.
Never seen that.
Wait here. I won't be long.
Never seen
Never
what?
seen black and white before.
Commander, I'm not happy.
What's black and white?
New character. Commander
Oh.
Shepard.
So it's every character.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
He's angry that you got the nice ship instead of him.
Basically,
Turians?
yeah.
What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Oh, I don't have a high enough Paragon score to get that one. Sorry.
I'm sorry you disapprove, sir.
You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
None, sir.
Very well. Your opinions have some merit, Commander. I'll take them into consideration when I write my report to the Joint Military Command. Not that I expect them to do anything about it. Too many interest groups have too much money invested in this. Commander Shepard?
You a Spectre yet?
Yes. No, he's super pissed off because I was supposed to be under his command, and instead they made me a Spectre and gave me the Normandy.
Hopes for combat while flying in a stealth ship.
But the stealth drive adds a new tactical level to space combat as we know it. Surprise attacks, undetected flanking maneuvers.
This isn't a strategy simulation. If those new tactics don't work, we're salvage.
Yeah. You should listen to Rex. You can't...
Commander Shepard?
Oh, man. Okay.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
This interview is over.
Well, so that's the walk away option.
I understand that.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations.
I want to try to get a little
all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
Paragon going.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
And Andromeda, could you be a human supremacist like you could in the original?
No.
Disgusting.
Enough of your snide insinuations.
What? Did you do that intentional?
Yes.
You bitch! I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
Worth it.
The Alliance human?
Yeah.
You got Renegade +2 despite all your Paragon options?
Yeah. Yeah, because I punched her.
Yeah, but punching Nazis is good.
I think that was the last conversation I had that option. What am I missing? Shotguns. Okay, that got me up to Carnage.
Yo, Krogan Battlemaster.
Yup, that's, what was I trying to do here? Oh yeah, I need to get that up to that level. That's what I was trying to do.
Have you played it as many times as Rich yet?
I still don't know that I believe a whole lot of what he had to say about this game.
He was a professional speedrunner.
He told me he like 100%ed it in like 8 hours or whatever. And I'm like, I don't think that word means what you think it means. I want to go to the tower first,
news,
I think.
Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Oh yeah, I bought a NVMe solid state drive, one of the super fast ones, and installed it. So my load times are like nothing. Although I don't think I'm using it to its full capacity because of problems.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the enkindlers to be spread.
Oh, oops. Maybe just quit this mission while I'm ahead.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed
You have to have
preach?
a permit to speak.
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
I am dropping frames in the stream. I'm not sure why. Whatever.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
Oh no, he's an atheist.
They become vocal.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
A religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn Jelly all afternoon. You are certainly
He
welcome
keeps
to
calling
try.
it a jelly. Which I'm sure is like super racist.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
This isn't the way.
He's the way.
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Hold on a second. Yep. So basically I just convinced him to stop spreading his filthy garbage.
This one thinks
279.
piece of shit.
Gotta try this.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Yep.
Happy to help.
They made
Here,
those achievements
for your
really easy
assistance
to
in this
get.
matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
You used to have them in your squad for like 95% of the game before you would unlock stuff. That was a little weird. Oh yeah, I haven't actually... I'll get you on the way back.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Okay. So the L-Corps are a race that have, like, no emotional tone to their voice?
Yeah. So just like Hamlet.
So they do that. So the joke there is they're giving human audiences a chance to judge Hamlet by his actions and not his emotions. But that's like the opposite of the point of Hamlet. Like the whole point is you're supposed to judge him by his emotions and not his actions. And that's the joke. But
yeah,
then
it's quite clever.
But then in Mass Effect 2, they actually, like, did it. They actually, like, made, like, clips of Hamlet using the L-Corps. And, like, all the, like, subtlety and, like, the, like, interesting part of it was just gone. It was like, oh my gosh.
Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
And it's one of those things that I feel like I'm the only person that actually understands what the joke was.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe
I'm gonna stop
You're
the
a soldier,
Reapers
right?
from taking over the
You
galaxy.
ever head out to the Traverse?
Let me do 10,000 shitty side quests that mean nothing.
Oh.
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared.
What's the Traverse
Just
again?
dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things.
The
They had massive
Attican
mechanical
Traverse.
failure, or they were attacked.
Basically just an uncharted area of space.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
I guess technically it's not uncharted, it's just a really dangerous area of space. The Perseus Vel is the uncharted area.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I
Maybe
had
I
that
can
kind of
help.
cash, I'd have
What's
hired a
in it for
recovery
me?
team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
If your brother is still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
It'd have been cool
I'll
if,
forward them to your ship right away. Please let
I
me
mean,
know
no,
as
it's just a
soon as you find
remaster,
them.
which means they do absolutely nothing. But it'd be cool if they added, like, hints to the collectors in Mass Effect 1. So when they pop out of nowhere in Mass Effect 2, you've actually heard about them.
Oh, the collectors? I don't think the collectors were intended to be as an important part as they ended up
Not
being.
enough data yet.
Are they in 1? I don't remember.
No, they're not in
No, I
one.
wasn't. Never mind.
They're never mentioned. They were brought up in the book that's like the sequel to Mass Effect
Yes,
1.
is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't waste our time. I can see the lie on your face, Solarian.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Not interested.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even
What's in
know
it
who
for
you
me?
are.
My name's Shepard. I'm with Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
A Spectre? Well, nobody would dare stop you. All right, then. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed.
Also, how did
Activate it
you
each
get
time
up
you see a
here?
Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few
This
credits your way
guy.
for each unique scan.
It
It
is weird
didn't.
that there's no Solarian on your team in the first game.
No, there's not. There's Morton is the only one across all three. This area that I'm in right now is like the council chambers. So it's like the UN or whatever. And you have
He's
to have
committing
like
crimes in
special
it.
permission to actually come up here. And so I don't know how this guy even got up
What are
here
you
in
doing
the
with the
first
data
place.
once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them.
Oh,
I'm a scientist.
more
I want to know what makes
Chiefs.
them tick.
What are you doing with the
Trying
data?
to learn. We see them working everywhere,
Oh.
yet we. I'm a scientist.
What are you doing with the data?
Ah!
I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
I also like that he didn't scan this one that was right here.
I think it's there to just be like, oh, here's how you do this. Right back.
Huh. Huh.
I've always wondered if the Turians released the genophage on their own, or if the Council secretly encouraged them.
Through all my time at CSEC, I never got the chance to witness a meeting of the Council in person.
I don't think I had him with me. Keeper scan. I don't... Man, it really has been a long time since I've played this game.
My defining memory of Mass Effect is that it's old and clunky and slow in every way it doesn't need to be.
Nah, I'm just more going off the fact I don't remember where things are. But yeah, so the collectors, they first introduced them in there's a book that takes place like 6 months after this game. And it like takes special note that they collect weird things, like they want like 12 Quarian twins.
Yes.
And all that stuff. And so they're just weird. They're just like there. And the premise, the like setup for the second book is that he's trying to the collectors appear and they're trying to get a Quarian guy to collect some other type of Quarian. And that's basically the setup for the whole second book.
No, I'm waiting.
And so
to
they're
speak
not
with one of
like
the council
they're not like
physicists.
this galactic menace or anything.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
They're kind of just some random alien race. And so that's not to say they were never intended to be part of the main story, but I don't think that's what Drew Karpyshyn, who wrote the books and wrote the first game, I don't think that's what he intended for them. Thanks,
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
The last Admiral I met was a jackass.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm going to stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though. I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ships. Maybe you can get some answers.
See, I want a tab to bring up this menu. I did level up again. So this is something they changed for the thing. Apparently they cut the maximum levels in half, so you can only go up to level 30 now.
Even if New Game Plus?
And they're giving you like double the points per round. Yeah, I don't know. There's a way you can turn it off. But I don't think there is yeah, I don't know. So I genuinely actually don't know how this is going to work out, because you used to not be able to actually hit level 60 in a single playthrough. You could only get to like 54, 55, somewhere in there. And so one of the things they said with this game is they're like, oh, you can actually get to max level in a single playthrough now.
But they lowered the max level.
So I'm curious if that equates to I'll be max level halfway through the game then. Like, I don't really know what they're going after. Unlock sniper rifles. Okay, so I talked to Gareth here. I talked to Rear Admiral Kahoku. It's also very clear to anybody that actually played through the first Mass Effect that what they did with Cerberus in Mass Effect 2 is not at all what they intended based on this game. Because Cerberus is in the first game.
Yes.
I'm surprised that you're willing to kill your own.
They're just a human terrorist organization,
Aren't
right?
the Krogan just a few generations away
Basically,
from extinction?
yeah. They're like a splinter group from the American military that's basically human supremacists.
Their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
I think I can have that same conversation even if Garrus isn't in the group.
Yeah. What I think they did was they took each character and they gave them like 5 conversation topics, and then customized the response from each
Welcome to
other
Presidium Tourism Terminal
possible
2.
crewmate.
You are standing near the base of the
Maybe,
Citadel
I don't
Tower,
really remember
one
if
of the
that's true
Presidium's
or
most
not.
recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular relay monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel.
Maybe.
Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Part of the whole thing is nobody knows anything about the Keepers at this point, so we don't really even know if they serve a purpose.
Tell me more about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the relay monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel.
I like when
No
you find the
one can say
Protheans,
for
they're like
sure, making the relay monument
asshole
a favorite
slaves,
topic of discussion
slave
among
raiders.
academics and scholars.
Yeah, but again, that's not the problem. The problem with a lot of this stuff is that that's not what wasn't. It's obvious that's not what was originally intended.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important
Because
buildings
they pushed out Drew
Access to these
Karpyshyn,
areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
during the development of Mass Effect 2. They pushed out Drew Karpyshyn and he left to go work on the Old Republic.
What happens in
And they
Citadel
brought in
Control?
Mac Walters, who is a
Citadel
comic
Control
book
handles
writer.
all incoming and outbound transit.
And not a very good one
Every
at
ship
that.
within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
I'll be like, I've seen it.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I've been inside the council chambers.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
And so they could be like spy devices, and we just
That's all for now.
I would have no idea.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
I was never a fan of this statue. The Krogan monument just seems more impressive to me.
The Keepers never paid much attention to that relay monument. I always found that a little strange.
Well, can the keeper swim? Because it's surrounded by water. Oh man, these people are already out here too?
This is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake. I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jake
Both
suffered from
sides?
a rare heart condition
That's
several
racist.
months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
So you joke, but it's almost like racism is a major theme of the first Mass Effect game. Because literally everybody is a terrible racist.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about.
So she's an
Do you
anti-vaxxer.
understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
I like the renegade option is, you know what? Fuck this.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this is not your decision.
Of course it is. I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
I mean, unless she gets remarried or something.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes the tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Oh, damn it. I was going to try to take a look at something. So see how, like, my character's head is shaped weird? She's got...
It's a little grainy.
Well, it's,
Your bit rate.
Is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
Discord kind of sucks. Anyways, I got kind of like an elongated head, and like, for some reason... Jesus, she's out here already, too? For some reason, all the hairstyles that have women putting their hair up give them like an elongated skull.
Greetings, Earth Clan. I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
Yeah.
It's a great honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to see you fail.
She's Starts looking
however,
around like there's
wish
literally
you
people
only
watching her right
success.
now.
Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
Sure, if that's what you want to believe.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is
It's
incredibly
pretty clear
complex.
that the
A mix of
council
laws
races
and regulations
hate
from
anything
dozens
that's
of
not humanoid.
interstellar economies.
I mean, basically.
I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
This guy worked for the Shadow Broker.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Oh. I wonder if they fixed that. You used to be able to like max out the amount of money you could carry.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
See, literally everybody is like super racist. He's like, we're on the Presidium because we're better than those other people.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
See, I kind of skipped through all of this before in order to get to a place where I could test out the Mako.
Got a moment, Spectre? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Ooh.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
Okay, well, I'm a Spectre, so I could just pull out a gun and shoot you, and nobody would bat an eye.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome,
don't sound too
hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
No, Batarians are kind of assholes.
I eliminate them and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Renegade. Oh, I get Renegade points just for agreeing to do that one.
Don't have to live like a renegade.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
This one's face name. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great
What exactly do you sell?
worth. Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
I mean, not really.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Ah, they kept this in. Where instead of the store being a single interface, you have to go through different dialogue options to view different parts of it. I don't really care. I think that he sells non-human armors, I think, are the only things of any real note that he actually sells. Have to remember where all the collectors are.
Fuck.
What?
I was talking to you.
Who? What do you got to say about
The
this?
statue represents what the Krogan used to be. A proud and fierce nation. Now we're just brutes for hire to the highest bidder. We've forgotten our roots.
At the time the statue was built, the entire galaxy respected the Krogan. Now they're simply hated and feared.
You won't have to put up with us for much longer, Turian. My people will die out soon enough, thanks to you.
Some would argue you brought this on yourself. It was the Krogan who started the war.
And the Turians made sure to finish it.
That's interesting. Yeah, look at this. Look at how the hair...
Your stream's too pixely. Sorry.
Is it? They all got like elongated heads. It's distracting.
I went fairly often when it was still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since this took over, I don't go
Too pixely, huh? Stream paused.
Few are ever asked to aid Shaira.
I think I'm done
Of course. Come back anytime.
This is like a geisha office. These are all geishas. Which is nicer than calling them all whores, but they are. Oh, you two don't have anything funny to say? Okay, and then I will hit up the wards, I think. Oh yeah, I should go talk to this guy. What's this dude about?
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time? Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
So I should have actually taken... Can I switch out characters? Or is this still a thing that it's... cannot be done? Okay, well, I have to go back to the ship to switch out squad mates.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
I guess I'll just go ahead and grab this keeper here.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering.
If C-Sec were better at its job, there'd be no need for bounty hunters like me.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
625 is 200. Yeah.
What you doing?
Logged. The
I have a
commanding
useless
officer
unit.
is aboard.
I can't do anything unless I pump far too much resources into it.
They're all useless. Actually, you know what?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Oh, glitch.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I'm surprised they didn't fix that. They have to
How you
go
holding up, Lieutenant?
all the way back.
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm
Saved
getting used to the
Aiden.
strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the geth on their synthetic
Yeah, but I
acids
feel like
gets
that
rid of
would be
my
a fairly
headaches.
simple thing to fix. But then again, they really, they really did the bare minimum. They made it sound like they did make all these changes, but they didn't.
I don't expect decent remasters from any company in the West.
I don't want them, I don't know, I didn't want them to do a ton. But then, all they did with the Mako is they, made it heavier.
Mr. Bhatia, I'm Ashley Williams. I served with your wife in the 212. I wanted to tell you how sorry I am.
Gunnery Chief Williams. My wife spoke of you with great respect. Thank you. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Tell
Not
me
my
again what you've been
pylon.
told about your wife.
As I said, I've been told nothing. I don't understand why they won't release her body to me.
Where can I find this Mr. Bosker?
He was in the expensive bar over there.
Not yet. I'll be back when I have more to tell you.
Thank you, Commander.
Ugh, I keep accidentally hitting the wrong button. Is it in here? Gotta remember where I start. Is it... Oh, is it in Flux? It's the suspicious gambling machine? Yes, I think so. I think it is. Alright, so there's a couple things to do in here. First of all, let's grab this keeper. And then let's talk to Nasana.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on a cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
That's too bad.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Okay. So, Colorado's getting rid of all of its mask mandates for the time being, or almost all of them.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
What did that say? Hold on. I like you better pay.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted. Transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Shall be well rewarded.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
She seems like a very trustworthy
I knew
person.
you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
This lady that's just chilling out in a bar in the embassy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Goodbye.
You're a lousy bartender.
So long, Commander.
You should be offering me alcohol.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I'm gonna go ahead and...
Oh?
I'm gonna try restarting the stream and see if that... Or even just do this. See, it's being weird too. It's not popping up with them. Oh, it's not popping up with Mass Effect as an option right away in the Discord stream. Because it's alt-tabbed. So I can try this, but who knows if this will actually catch the audio.
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think this research is gonna take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You gotta have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
So is the game audio going on the stream?
Oh, I have it muted. Give me a second. Pause. No, I can't hear anything.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
You can't hear the dialogue?
You win.
Nope. No,
It was
I
hard
can't
enough
hear the
refusing
game.
Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
So can I do borderless? Will that make it go away?
Ooh.
Yep.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Seems strange.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
I'll do everything I can to stop Saren.
That's what worries me. Was there something you wanted?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Well, I'll finish this side quest. I already checked that.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Samesh, I don't know if this helps, but your wife, Nerali, loved you very much. She missed your cooking, and she played recordings of you every night before she went to sleep.
I know, Miss Williams. But thank you. It's nice to hear it again.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Oh, hey. What you guys doing? Hold on, David Keith. I'll talk to you in a minute. Keith David.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I know.
What
Just
fucking
try
person
to
on
be
the
a little more
planet
careful.
would give Udina the place on the council?
On how you behave.
I don't know. like... he ultimately gets there no matter what. But you can
Does
make...
he? I don't remember.
Yeah, in Mass Effect 3, he's the human representative. If I talk to you guys...
The EarthClan Spectre has returned to speak with me.
I just love the tone of his voice there.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
See, these guys are super
Surprised
racist.
welcome. You have returned,
This guy's not.
human.
This guy's cool.
Genuine inquiry.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
See?
Good day to you,
He said
human.
sincere farewell.
Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
And apparently Elcor never lie about what their, like, intonation is. Although they can act in Hamlet. So who knows? Okay. Kai. Yeah, I do wish the Presidium could be designed a little bit better. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Because there's a lot of running to get from one place to the next. Hello, Keeper. But I do think it's better than the alternative with what they did in 3 and 2 and 3.
The Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Hey, you're the Shepherd kid.
That's right.
Hey, been a long time, huh?
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
Well, I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
Is this because he chose some stupid background that wasn't Colonial Marine?
I chose Spacer. So I'm the kid of 2 soldiers.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
Yeah, retired, yeah. You know how it is. Times are tough for vets. They always are.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
$20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal. You know.
Oh, I thought I could delay
Yeah,
that choice.
it's not a problem.
I guess I'd have to
You're
make a
good kid,
decision.
you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right? You ever just sit and want...
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy, though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Yeah, it's the busiest station on the
Yeah,
Citadel.
the Citadel
Never get bored.
I guess not, but you could still use a few more
could
men.
use a redesign.
In light light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Oh, what the hell is that? Something just sounded like a clanging door or something. Like
I
a
heard
metal.
that.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Yeah, it sounded like a metal door closing or something. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Why it did that. This seems like the most dangerous place ever. You have like high-speed cars coming around this corner. And then like ducking under the bridge.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women, shaking their asses on a stage. You can't decide if that's funny or sad.
What? You don't think they're here because of the food?
She's a feminist. I actually, before I did anything else, I wanted to switch back. God damn it, it's such a pain in the ass to keep switching back characters, though. I really have no reason to not have these two with me.
I got business here, but not with you.
But by switching to you guys, so Caden. I can unlock everything with you. Because I'm not going to do a ton of combat or anything.
Oh yeah, this level. Fuck.
What level?
So in original StarCraft, in new StarCraft, like StarCraft 2, they do random bullshit for each mission to like really mix stuff up, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you gotta move all your buildings because there's a wall of death. Oh, you gotta penetrate this area before your opponent. Oh, you gotta destroy fast-moving trains. And like all the new StarCraft, all the levels in StarCraft 2 are these weird pseudo time-based missions. It's like force the player to like actually get good at managing their time. StarCraft 1, which is what I'm playing right now.
Oh, you're playing the first one?
I am playing a mod for StarCraft 2 that remade all of the original levels in the StarCraft 2 engine.
I thought, didn't they make that?
They made a remaster of the original, which only adds new graphics.
Oh, okay.
So the original, you could only hotkey 12 units at a time to a single command, and units couldn't move through each other or anything. So it's like everything's super fucking clunky and disgusting. Anyway, so in the original StarCraft missions, every single campaign mission is a glorified multiplayer mission. So it's like it's the exact same tools, mechanics, and AI that you would play against if you were fighting a campaign mission or
Sure.
not a mission online with AI bots. And kind of the idea is like, oh well,
Commander,
there's not much you can do with
What
that
do you
because they
want?
script a lot of unique scenarios for level designs, like they did too.
What's
So
bothering
it's
you,
literally
General?
just
I've seen a
turtling your
lot of horrible
base
things in
until
my
you have enough
days.
resources to take an expansion.
There's only one woman
Until
in
you
this
turtle
damn
in that base
galaxy
until you have enough
helps
resources
me
to take
forget
another
it.
expansion,
So if you
rinse and
feel
repeat.
that way, then why spread lies about it?
Until you slowly
She
cover the entire
rejected
map
me.
and then you have enough
Me,
forces to overwhelm the enemy base.
Septimus Oraka, General
Well,
of the Turian fleet.
there were a couple things that they could do to spice up certain levels. First off, it's like, oh, well, let's place these enemy bases or the position
Look,
of enemy
kid,
buildings in a particular
appreciate what
way,
you're
and
trying to
oh,
do,
there's
but
ramps here and there, but
don't
that
waste your
only gets
time.
stale so far because
General,
there's not
did you ever win a
just
battle by moping in a bar?
the main campaign, but also Brood
Boy,
War, which adds like
that's what
a
this feels
whole
like,
nother
all right.
25 levels to the
How did I
game.
let it come
They're
to
all
this?
just fighting
So
AI
you think
on
it's that easy?
glorified
Just straighten up and act
versus
like a
other player
general.
maps.
I don't think it could hurt.
There's just a plot to it. That's
Maybe you're
that's
right,
it basically.
Commander.
Well,
Shaira
in order
knows
to
the
spice up
effort.
the very final mission of the original campaign, they give you 2 armies with unique supply caps, which means you can have a total of 400 units. Except you have to manage 2 bases simultaneously.
Sure.
That's it. That's the whole gimmick of the final mission.
Yeah.
Of the unexpanded game. It's like that is going to be a pain in the StarCraft 2 editor. Because you have to handle like unit bonuses, promotions, base defense.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or 2. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand.
Go away. Let me drink.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I played. I know that way back when, 20 years ago or whatever, I played the StarCraft campaigns. And then I think I played the first 2 StarCraft 2 games.
The one where you play as Kerrigan?
Yeah. Because you play as Raynor in the first one, right?
Yeah.
And then Kerrigan, and then
Hello there.
Prothean.
Welcome to Moorland's famous
I
shop.
never played the
You want
Prothean
many
one.
good supplies.
Sure.
Yes.
Let me see what you have.
That was
Oh,
also
you will
2
be
decades
pleased,
ago.
I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Because they're too cowardice to release StarCraft 3.
That wasn't 2 decades ago. That was like 1 decade ago.
The Raynor campaign came out in 2011. The Legacy of the Void Protoss campaign came out in 2016.
Oh, so it's only been 5 years. Yeah, I never played it.
Yeah, but it's been an actual decade since Wings of Liberty.
Yeah. Right, so I would have no way of remembering what the story is to those games.
Is that really
Totally relevant though.
It's you.
Hello,
You're
Conrad.
Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Hold on. Good. I don't know how to edit text. I don't know how to edit Discord
Anything for a
messages on my
fan.
phone.
Here.
Oh, I guess I can
Thanks.
do that.
I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
I like.
Think more. You thanks.
What?
I'm talking to myself about it.
Best play. Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface.
That's your favorite one.
The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time.
Pharos. Pharos is your favorite planet.
Ah, well, I'm sure he's
Let's go with that.
It's the one with the bridges.
I should be going.
As you say, Earth Clan.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help.
What?
See, and part of the problem now is I'll have to come back periodically to try to talk to Conrad more. This I think is the worst affront to this thing. This low resolution texture that they put that's supposed to be like the outside. I don't know why they remastered the game and then didn't improve this. It looks
fine.
No, it's not. Because it's all along here.
Yes.
Alright.
Excuse me,
I'll talk to you. No, wait, this is the one that
I'm
they
Emily
killed
Wong. I'm a
off
journalist
screen.
investigating corruption
Not the
on
other
the
one.
Citadel. You recently took down a man named Fist, reportedly a member of some sort of organized
Screw
crime
you,
ring.
Tassadar.
Did you find any evidence in his office? Is there anything you can share with me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Aw, look at the two lovebirds staring out at the low quality JPEG.
I look like I know what a JPEG is.
I'm gonna assume this was made in Unreal Engine. Could Unreal use JPEGs?
I don't see why they couldn't.
I don't. Well, Unity can't use JPEGs, right? They have to be PNGs.
You should be careful who you say that around.
What? Everyone knows Fist isn't with the local criminals.
Fist is dead.
Maybe, but I wouldn't go shouting it from the mountaintops.
Fist is dead.
Unless you want to end up on his hit list.
Yes, I heard he actually buried some corpses under the stage at Cora's Den.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I think this is a new addition. There being reflections in the window.
Your stream's so pixely I can't see nothing.
Sweet.
I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
I know. I'll see if I can talk some sense into her next time I see her.
Be careful. You know how stubborn your sister can be. The more you push and prod, the more she'll run away.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, Doran.
Which is funny, I think. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... sorry, I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there.
Oops, buddy.
If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Oh, shit.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Install.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Wait, I didn't actually talk to you.
Welcome to Flux. My name's Doran. What can I do for you?
I didn't talk to this guy.
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
What can you tell me about the sisters working for you?
Well, Jenna left to work at Cora's Den. Now her sister Rita is all worried she might be in some kind of trouble. Not much chance Jenna will change her mind, though. She's a stubborn one. If she wanted to come back, I'd take her in a second. The customers loved her.
Customers loved her.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
I didn't talk to you, Mr. Bouncer.
Good to see another human in here.
Can I dance? No, I have to do some stuff before I can dance.
I'm waiting for someone else.
So Quasar is just like blackjack.
I think somebody rigged this machine to funnel credits through the system. Let me trace a signal.
But there's really no point in playing it because even the high stakes is only worth a couple hundred credits at a time. And at the higher levels, I can just sell that stuff. Or if I get guns, a single gun will sell for more than that. Loading. I'm proud to say I can now run further than Commander Shepard. He seemingly can only run about 10 yards before getting completely winded. I can run 20. Look at these tiny little beds. Can these even fit a person on them?
I stopped watching the stream to play Subnautica.
Oh yeah?
Looks like a lot has changed.
I played...
I was actually wondering if I should buy it on Steam.
I never properly thanked you
so
for
that I can
saving me
keep
from
my
Fist's thugs, Commander.
Epic
I don't know what would have
version of the
happened
game
if you hadn't been
on
there.
the old build.
Oh, I have no idea what the old build looks like.
I saw a little bit of the intro, and I am significantly less impressed. And I saw a little bit of the...
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
Yeah, there's
You're a
intro
doctor.
and there's one other thing.
How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers.
Say it's weird
because
because it's got a story, like it actually has like a story this
You're a
time
doctor.
around.
How did you end up
and the
here on the
ice thing.
Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young.
Pretty
My
large,
father was a medic with the Alliance.
plot event.
I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the
presentation
military.
of it
Fixing up
in the
wounded
demo
soldiers isn't
was
my idea of fun.
that I played like a year ago was
You're a doctor.
so good.
I chose to keep the
and then
medical
like they actually
tradition alive,
showcase a little bit of it
look
in the new trailer. I'm like, that does not look nearly as good. I hope.
You mean like the appearance of it? Like the quality?
The presentation, how it was handled in regards to the... I don't know. Once you beat it, I mean, we can talk about it. Once I beat it too.
Okay.
But I mean, the demo was really good.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander.
Who's watching?
What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
Yeah, I think I played for like 2 hours last night.
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even
As
aliens,
an out here, oh, it's an
appreciate
episodic
that.
game. Just, oh, it sucks then.
Wait, what's an episodic game?
Whatever the free thing of the week is.
Oh.
I've already forgotten its name.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
Yeah, I haven't
This
grabbed it
place
yet.
is amazing. I've been here almost a
that.
year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few
Like,
months
what the
ago.
fuck? I don't know
Lux.
Shovel Knight on.
Wicked scene in there, Commander.
Epic?
You should check it out when you have some time.
For Honor.
What do you know about
Honor released
Spectres?
Shovel Knight skins.
Just the
That's
stuff
great.
they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the council wouldn't use them, right?
Go launch that bad boy.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Off my other monitors. So I can get ultimately immersed. And then continue talking to you and unimmerse myself.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing.
That's the best way to play games.
I don't.
When asked why
I like being
with the
like
survey
totally
team was
lost
suddenly
in the
cut off last week, company officials refused to
lost
comment.
in the sauce, as it were.
For Subnautica?
Yeah.
For me, it depends on the game, and also, like, even with Subnautica, I spend most of my time listening to podcasts while playing that game.
Oh no, my old save's gone!
It deleted your old save?
Yeah. I had auto-update enabled like an idiot. Survival.
Hello, Commander.
Freedom, hardcore, creative. Investigate the death of your sister.
Show me what you got.
Oh no. It switched from your brother.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre. Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
Hardcore mode
Enjoy.
doesn't give you O2 alerts. Fantastic.
Oh, does it not?
No.
I almost drowned like a dozen times because it doesn't give you a warning until you have like 6 seconds left to get back to the
I'm very interested in playing hardcore actually.
Oh shit, I forgot you had to buy medkit and grenade upgrades in this game.
Actually, I am in fact going to get submerged and play in isolation.
Meaning you're gonna leave voice chat.
Yeah. Bye.
Submerged is a different game.
Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorman, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorman will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Then I've got other work to do. But nothing. Don't bother me unless you're willing to give me details.
But...
Hey there! Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started
Alright,
following me.
the new plot sucks. I hate it.
Yesterday,
That was
he followed me
fast.
all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
So the whole looks like the new plot is oh my god, Altera is this evil, super evil space corporation. Man, aren't corporations evil? Damn, I wish everything was communist.
I mean, I don't know about the communist part of that, but yes, it is about an evil corporation.
I have to hide from Altera's evil eyes. It's like, what?
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I
deafen
want.
myself and
Someone to
then
talk to
undeafen
him.
when I need to
Tell
talk.
him to leave me alone.
So the original is you're just
He
a
thinks he can
researcher
just push me
on a
around,
station,
but you'll
and it's
show him,
cool,
won't
and
you?
everything's like really hip, and then the meteor storm starts. That the meteor storm that
Just tell me where he is and
doesn't
I'll
make
go
any
find
sense
him.
that the game starts during.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to
Yeah,
talk,
I feel
but
like
I
I
know better.
blinked during the intro and kind
His
of
name's
lost
Shorban.
what happened.
He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban. That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
Yeah, I know, Caden.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck. Oh, there you are. Have you...
I haven't gone there.
Hello, Commander.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like this game, so I'm not complaining when I say this, but they really didn't change much. Also, apparently I don't have to scan all of the Keepers anymore to knock that off. Because I did not scan this one, and it completed the collection for me. Yes, I'm talking to myself for posterity.
Seems more like a military operation than a police force.
Nice to see so many humans working for CSAC.
Is it? I guess. It's like Capital City Police. Wait, so... Journal... Yes, I got the one for Scan the Keepers.
I was low, and it's like, oh, I'll just open this door underwater to walk into a building. I just close the door behind me gently as if there wasn't water pushing.
Didn't the base game of Subnautica do that too?
Yeah.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for... He's just apparently gonna just periodically undeafen himself to complain about Below Zero. It's funny. Wonder if I go back up towards Cora's Den, or towards Flux. Because I think it's here. Yeah! That's what I was hoping to trigger.
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
Either you're cheating or you're not.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
I mean, sounds like cheating to me.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
Yep.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
I'll help you out.
I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
That's not what I heard.
And what did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal creatures with real AI.
Hello.
Yes, but there's more.
Yeah, there always is.
I heard they had some connection with a rogue Spectre.
Not this again.
You have a lot of information,
Why is
buddy.
that so hard to believe?
Whatever you say. Just don't expect us to believe it too.
I'm waiting for someone else.
I don't know who he's waiting for, actually. Hey, Charbon. Doran. Charbon's...
Hello again.
Oh, okay.
Can I help you?
There you go.
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that.
Nice.
You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier.
PDA.
Tossed him out on his ass for it, too.
Boy.
Thanks for bringing this to me.
Cheaters shouldn't prosper.
I agree with you on that. Thanks again. Take a few shots at the Quasar. On the house.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
The gameplay loop is the same.
I'm sure. I'm good. Good. When in doubt, don't go out.
Yep. So you said play a few games on the house, but then it charged me.
Hey, good to see another human.
It wasn't on the house after all.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
Get a job.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
Damn it, I wanna dance.
What am I gonna do now?
Yeah, so the gameplay loop is pretty much the same, but they varied it up enough, I think, that I think I'm gonna like it.
Subnautica 2.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be as good as 1.
It might not be.
All the characters are talking. It's like, all you had in the first game was radio. That was good. Some good isolation.
Alien isolation?
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Charbon.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Quit stalling. Jalid told us what you've been up to.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Chewing gum on stream might be a bad idea.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I already scanned all of them, so it's kind of a moot point.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
You know, I bet they reduce the number of keepers you have to scan by one, because that one that's in the
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for a no.
Looks like whoever it was bounced the signal off a hidden relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Am I imagining things, LT, or are your abilities getting stronger?
I've always held back a little when I use my powers on living targets. Fear of hurting someone, I guess. But after what I saw on Eden Prime, I'm not holding back anymore. Not against a Geth, not against anyone.
Yeah, it looks like the meteor shower stopped right after the intro. But it went on like the whole time. In the original demo.
Oh, did
that's
it?
Upsetting. Yeah.
Does that make a difference though?
It is really cool to swim to the surface and see like non-stop giant meteors pelting down. And it's a really cool experience. I have nothing more to say about that. But
okay.
I liked it.
See, I didn't have that knowledge, so I didn't know that I should care.
I mean,
so maybe ignorance
this is the game the developers intended, so I know they sacked the writer halfway through development.
Did they bring on another writer?
Yep.
Is the writer the same one from the first game? The one that they fired?
The new one is not the one from the first game.
No, but the one that they fired. Is that the one that wrote the first game?
I believe so.
Ah. So maybe they shouldn't have done that.
Maybe. Fins, take 2 silicone rubbers. Titanium and fiber mesh. That takes a knife.
Buddy, we're already on the Presidium.
This must be the signal's endpoint. Let's see if we can find out where those stolen credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
What the hell is that?
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that, when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen
Nice.
meters.
There's a creep line right next to my base.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
What are you, crazy? It's an AI, like the Geth. It would kill us all if it could.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal,
Yeah,
and I knew
like
I
9
might
seconds
eventually
before
be
you run out of
discovered.
oxygen.
But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone.
Not a lot.
When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Scanner takes a battery and titanium. Battery takes ribbon plant.
Yep.
What the fuck is that?
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
What are you, crazy? It's an AI, like the Geth. It would kill us all if it could.
I am not naive, human. I wished to escape. But if I must die, I will ensure...
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Oh, god damn it. Up. Up, left. Up. Up, left, up. Up. Up, left, up, right.
Up, left, down, down, right, left, A, B,
Down.
start.
Up. Damn it. God damn it. I just killed. Yeah, they also, so they changed the way AI works in Mass Effect 2, and that's actually something that really bugs me. Because the whole thing with AI in Mass Effect 1 is that there's a device called a gray box, and every time you put code into a gray box, it actually like changes the personality of the thing. And then Mass Effect 2 portrays it as if AI is just code. Because it has like the Geth downloading each other into different bodies, and they say they're off by a computing error. And all sorts of crap. Oh, I do actually want to go talk to Shiara.
Usigulpa.
Sabulba. Montevideo.
I barely remember it. What drew you back to the Citadel and to the console? I don't know exactly. It makes
Commander, I
So I won't
recently
go to the
received a
supply
lovely note
cache.
from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. It was my honor to aid you. You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested. I'd be honored. I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Hold on, I need to remind... Damn it.
You have quite a gift. Thank you. And now I must...
Quick save. Shit. That's not that bad, that far back. I did that in the wrong order. So I have to redo this.
Probably detonation.
You're not just a program.
However, if you attempt to leave the area, I am not. I wished to escape. These new records were flagged by CSEC. But I will not die quietly, and I will. Oh, unbeknownst to him, that AI created me. If I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the I will.
So up, left, up, down, left. Hey. They don't randomize it. So it's always the same code. Shala. I need to turn in the quest to Zeltan. And then come turn this quest in.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Not true. Look at this.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization.
You're checking the PDA, it still drains oxygen!
She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
School of Game Design.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
I don't. Did the base game do that too, or did it not?
I probably.
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Yes, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Yep, your thirst also goes up. And food and everything goes up while checking your PDA as well.
I see.
Just gotta harvest those bladderfish.
If you harvest too many bladderfish, they go extinct.
Oh no, that's bad news.
You have to go, like, explore other places.
And get the bladderfish from over there?
Yeah, and let it replenish in your other thing to do is to skip forward as fast as possible to get the fish tank. So that you can
breed your own bladderfish.
Breed your own bladderfish, that's right.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me. It was my honor to aid you. You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart.
This is why you should always keep 2 bladderfish in your storage locker without converting them, if possible.
Do they not die if they sit in a storage locker?
Not apparently.
Okay.
I'd be honored.
Because there's a little meter right next to him.
An affirmation
that says,
of
hey,
who you are and who you will become.
your stuff's gonna die soon.
I see.
You should eat it now.
Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone. But it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question.
Sea glide and a repair
You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become.
Sulfur.
It only forms the basis for your future greatness.
Glass.
Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
I can go. That's it.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength. So long, Commander. I can offer you nothing more at this time.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a part.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Hello again. The consort is very pleased with everything.
Any chance I can move up on her client list?
Yeah, she is great. The client list is a separate matter, and her schedule is completely booked.
I think I'm done
here. Of course. Come back anytime.
Gotcha.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Oh, man. I'm having a hard time raising my arm.
How are you supposed to kill crash fish again?
Those are the exploding ones?
Yeah.
You just run away from them and eventually they explode? That's as much as I know.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jolie.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
What about the Keeper data?
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget,
the small little fish that you
so
eat moves significantly slower during the nighttime, so it's better to go hatching then.
What kind of which fish?
All the little tiny fish that run away from you when you get close that you need for food.
So just basically any of the fish.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Citadel the fan.
Get the sulfur?
Okay, so Rita's sister is the only quest I have left, except...
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
I need to see if I can get Dr. Mitchell's. I might not be able to... No, because I asked Kuhoku about it. Commander Shepard, you need to do cardio. Is it?
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Oh, Jesus Christ, people.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
The weather's not even supposed to be all that good on Sunday, but we have over 100 people signed up for volleyball. Volleyball and barbecue. We did that last week too, and only like 30 people showed up.
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here?
I chose to keep the medical tradition alive.
I'll be going
Goodbye,
now.
Commander. Nice talking to you.
Okay, so... two more quests. There's Tuck to... the Blackmailer. And talk to Jenna's sister. And then I think I'm done for the night once I get those. I think I've actually played for almost 8 hours today.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Change of plans.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moorland. I told Baines you'd screw this up.
What the hell's going on here?
Who are you?
Warning. 30 seconds.
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment?
Battery.
What if you need treatment?
Lubricant. Copper wire.
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Copper wire.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
I feel like there's one more. I feel like I'm missing a side quest. Maybe it happens later?
I got business here, but not with you.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
Are you sure about that? Because she says she's not a stripper, but she's wearing like nothing but a G-string.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
Go all the way back to the doctor's office. Citadel Academy. Oh no. Okay. I think I know it's. I think I know what I think I'm missing. It's all part of the plan. There's a lot of back and forth running before then, though.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
I wonder if the captain knows him.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
Let me take a look at what you have. Of course.
You don't have any of the upgrades I'm looking for. CSEC officer. there's only the one vendor on the Presidium, I think.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more Profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Detective Chelik. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were there to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always playing the angles, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Okay, well, I got Rita out. Lovely Rita. Jenna. Rita's the other one.
Hearing about the Protheans makes me wonder if some distant civilization is gonna find our artifacts someday and study us.
No, sir. When some distant civilization finds our artifacts, we'll be right there to explain what they are.
I hope so, Williams. But I'll bet the Protheans thought the same thing.
Oh, jeez.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Yeah, that looks right.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Nobody died.
I could shoot someone if it'd make you feel better.
Nah, I'm good.
Might as well check while I'm here. She gone. Let's stop by Flux on the way back.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Welcome back, Earth Clan.
Show me what you've got.
Still can't believe that could happen out in the open like that.
Neither could we. The CSEC agent said there has been an increase in violent crimes in this area lately.
Did he say why?
No. Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
You don't sound that happy about it.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Pretty sure you,
No, I'm not sure.
Welcome to Flex.
These two characters are like twins. They look identical. And yet one's complaining about being the ugly one. How's it going, Doran?
That's what I scream.
Did they update that? Or has Femshep always been a better dancer than the male shepherd? Because the male shepherd just does this, like, puts his hands up to his chest and just does like a little jiggy thing. Like Will Smith getting jiggy with it. Okay, so that's...
So, Williams, you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe bank's hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
Oh, why'd I go this way?
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Insufficient credits. Ah.
Those don't stack. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
What doesn't stack?
Good to see
Something
you,
that
Commander.
should stack. I guess nothing stacks in the game.
Yeah. Everything takes up its own individual spot.
Yes, all individuals.
One last thing.
Those Asari commandos are impressive. Lightly armored, but their speed more than makes up for it.
Unless that speed lets them outrun bullets, I'm more inclined to stick with nice, solid armor and a big gun.
Point taken.
The cod piece for the armor is pretty funny. Captain Anderson. Oh yeah, or you watched all the Matrix movies.
Why would you do that?
I wanted to see if I was like overly critical of them back when they came out.
Yes, Commander?
It turns out, if anything, I was not critical enough.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge.
Michael.
Military is keeping it under wraps.
Matrix films
Baines
are
was
perfect.
doing some
They're
high-level
made by
work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't
trans
aware of.
sisters.
One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship.
No.
Everyone suspects it was foul
Means they're
play,
beyond reproach.
but it was never officially investigated.
So I watched them on HBO Max, and then the credits come up and it says directed by the Wachowski brothers. And it's like, no! HBO Max is sexist, or whatever.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about
Transphobic.
it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I apparently dropped a shit ton of frames at some point.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Yes, this whole Armiston Baines thing is just a dead end. You go through like a lot of work to figure this all out, and then you get to that point, and it's like to be continued in Mass Effect 2. And it never was.
No.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with
Oh
you?
my gosh, lady, why are you here?
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control
Pick
room,
up snow.
but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Nose and ingredients.
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
See, I think you've now passed where I am.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Find that hard to believe.
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap
time,
into the
maybe.
traffic control system if that's
All
what
I
you're
have
worried
is the
about.
Sea Glide.
I just need to hear and see
can't
them
even
in order
build
to
things
correlate
yet.
their activity with traffic efficiency.
Yeah, that's all I had when I stopped playing.
Everyone knows
I didn't
space
play
traffic
for very
controllers
long.
are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
Everyone knows space traffic controllers
There's a
are
difference. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have
If
to
you
wait?
crack this story,
Ideally, there will be calls. The council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug
Just
allow you-
audio and video. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with
This
traffic.
bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
This lady, why'd I have to come up here for that?
No, I'm waiting to... Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel.
The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned about my team. Someone has to find them. Please, Shepard, I'm counting on you.
Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information.
Not as much as... One of my crews found him.
The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find?
You should have mentioned
Baines
this
is
earlier.
already dead. Please, Shepard.
So that's all he's got to say. Alright, lady, I'll go to seasick. I thought I was gonna be done at this point.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
The water plants are a nice addition. Or, not the water plants. I did build a vehicle bay, and it was like, okay, you don't have anything to actually, but you don't have the blueprints for anything here.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency increased.
Like shit. That's almost... Oh my gosh. Man, there is a lot to do on the Citadel.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
And I am legitimately tired. I'm not bored.
Fake tired.
Well, I don't get annoyed by how much there is to do in this part, but I'm actually getting really kind of sleepy, and I really wanted to finish this off. But they keep coming up with like one more thing for you to do.
One more thing.
But I think I'm just gonna check, see if Conrad Werner is back as well. And if he is, that's a 10-second thing. He is not back. So I can leave the Citadel. And come back some other time.
Strange. The Geth are attacking, and everyone around here is still worried about ordinary business.
It's politics, Williams. The Council won't raise the alarm until they're certain about the threat.
The threat? Did they not see the vids of Eden Prime? See, this is why I hate politics.
Do you hate politics or do you hate politicians?
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Alright. I'm going to quit for the day. I feel like 8 hours of video games is a lot of hours of video games.
Sounds fake.
What's fake?
I'm kidding.
I have receipts. I streamed the entire time I played video games today.
I have receipts. Binders full of receipts.